What is going on, guys? Back at Tech here, back with a quick video. Today I'm just testing out my new lens for my Insta360 Ace Pro 2. This is the cinematic lens, or the anamorphic lens, if that's what you want to call it, for the Insta360. Now, this is my first cinematic lens that I've had for any type of camera. I did have one for my FX30 at the time, but never really used it. And I've been reading a lot about the new accessories that you can get for the Ace Pro 2, one of them being the cinematic lens. So I actually bought that. I just got it a couple of days ago, and I just decided to try it out now. I just got off of work, so if I sound a little bit windy, I do apologize. It's been a long day today, but it is wintertime here in Alaska right now. It's starting to warm up a little, but this is why I don't do a lot of videos like these outdoors, because it tends to get cold. My hands tend to freeze a little, but what you're noticing right now is the bars between the top and the bottom. That's basically just widescreen, and that's what you would get with this kind of a lens. You also may notice a little bit of the lens flare, which is actually something that I find really cool about anamorphic lenses, or sorry, cinematic lenses, is that you get that cool little like flare, which I think is really cool. Now, I'm not really sure if I'm going to be using this as any type of a vlogging, just like a daily vlogging lens, because I don't think this is what this lens is really designed for. But I will be trying to learn a little bit more about cinematics when it comes to action cameras. Like I said, the Ace Pro 2 is a very unique action camera because unlike the GoPros, which you can also get lenses for those, and the DJI, this is just a really versatile camera. You can only shoot at 4K 30. I believe you can also shoot at 8K 30, but by default, when you actually switch the lens to cinematic, which you can do in the settings, you can enable iLog or leave iLog disabled. Basically, what iLog means is that it allows you to basically edit the video, color grade it if you want to. Otherwise, you don't have to. You can leave it off and then just let the action camera do it on its own. But I do have iLog actually enabled, so I do plan on editing this a little bit. But this is the quality that you'll get with the cinematic lens for this. And what we're going to do is we're actually going to switch to see if you actually can shoot in 8K and see if you notice the difference between 4K 30 versus say 8K at 25. So now we are shooting in 8K at 30. I actually had to disable the iLog because you cannot shoot in 8K with the iLog profile enabled. So I'm also shooting this in the mega field of view, which means it's a much wider field of view. And I also have the color profile set to just normal. I'm not using any of the Leica color profiles or any of the other profiles. I'm just wanting you to see what this looks like with just standard 8K at 30 with just a normal color profile. And again, when you are using the cinema lens, if you do enable it with the eye profile, you will not be able to shoot at 8K. Otherwise, this is just the quality that you're going to get with this. Again, whether you're shooting this with the mega field of view or if you're using the D-Warp, which is what is set by default, this is what you're going to get. Now, you can crop in if you use, like, say, the linear, or if you use the mega as opposed to the ultra field of view. But I find that the mega works perfectly fine. So yeah, this is the quality that you're going to get with this. Now, again, this is my first time using a cinematic or anamorphic lens for any type of device. I've never used it for my iPhone. And as I said before, I did have one for my FX30, but I never really used it. So this is my first time actually using, especially in the nighttime. So this is what you're gonna get with the nighttime quality with this. And again, I got a few lights here, so you can't really enable like any type of low light profiles or anything like that. This is just straight like this. So what do you think about the new anamorphic lens for the Insta360? Is this something you're planning on getting, or are you just going to get the macro as well as the close-up lens? Let me know in the comments down below. Otherwise, I have a little bit more of a detailed review of this once I start playing around with it more. But because I live in Alaska, it's still a little bit cold here. I don't want to be standing in the cold, you know, making a vlog when I can simply just sit in my house and in my room and do this. So stay tuned for that. And I'll also talk about a few more accessories that I got for this, which makes the Insta360 Ace Pro 2 a very versatile and very awesome action camera that I think that if anyone was looking to get an action camera, the Ace Pro 2 is definitely something that you should add to your list in terms of looking around. So, like a the tech guy here, and again, I'll see you guys in the next video. If you're not new to my channel, please think about hitting that subscribe button, hitting that bell notification. That way you don't miss content when I drop it, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Enjoy your week.